I just woke up and I saw one of Teddy Zane's videos, in my feed, and it said something about my last AMC video. So I click on it, like, kind of laughing, like, didn't this dude say this like 100 times before that he's gonna stop making AMC videos? But to my shock and to my surprise, it was a very, very sad video where a very good friend of his brother and him, it was both of their very good friend, apparently committed suicide or something. I don't know. He said a murder suicide. I'm not sure really what that meant, but that is very, very tragic. And my heart goes out to you, Teddy. Seriously, my condolences to your brother, to you, to all of your family. And I'm very sorry for your loss. Okay, I mean, look, we all joke around on YouTube. Okay, that's the name of the game. But there are certain times where you have to say no jokes. You have to say that you have to have a heart, you have to have a soul, and you have to be a human being. Okay, so, God bless you, Teddy. God bless your brother. God bless your friend and his family. May he rest in peace. God bless him. Teddy was also mentioning that he wants to start doing different types of videos. He was mentioning his music videos. Man, that let me tell you something, man. That's great. I always said, look, from the very beginning that Teddy Zane is an unbelievable guitar player. Like, I've heard, he doesn't know, but I've watched some of his videos where he had like that Journey tribute band. I saw him on the Howard Stern show, and he's got chops. And he's a great, great guitarist. I mean, he has a drum set. Maybe he plays drums too. I don't know. Maybe he plays multiple instruments. But I know I've heard him play guitar, and you should do that. And F YouTube. Listen, one thing about me, let me tell you something, is that when I was starting off with the my AMC channel, that's really primarily all it was an AMC YouTube channel. I started doing all kinds of things. Like, people were getting very confused with me. Like, I started making food videos. Like this, I'm talking about from the very beginning. And people were like, well, what does this have to do with AMC? I'm like jumping in my pool with a fur coat on, and I'm going in the hot tub, and people couldn't figure me out. And they're just like, what the F is wrong with this guy? And next thing, I'm singing, I'm doing comedy. The comedy thing really shocked a lot of people, like, especially that guy, Strongman Personal Finance. I remember chicken, $17 chicken wing finance, right? Meet Kevin's balls washer finance. But he, bedpan finance. There's so many names to him. But I remember he actually personally texted me. And he just, I don't know, he seemed like he got really upset over it. He was just like, these are not your jokes. What's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? What are you trying to be like, Rodney Dangerfield? So the thing is, I don't really care what people think of me. I never did. I don't care. I'm going to just do what I feel like doing. So if I feel like doing jokes one day, I'm going to do jokes. If I feel like playing the piano and I feel like, one minute I'll do Billy Joel, next minute I'll try to do something classical, next minute I'll do something jazz. And I realize that not all of this music is commercially acceptable. Like, some of my stuff is kind of, really serious music. Like, I actually write stuff, even though I know I come across like a clown and like, like the jester, like a joker. There's actually some serious, deep music I write. Like this one particular song, Funk a la Richie. It was really a dedication and in honor of Chick Corea. I'll give you just a quick little, example of it, but nothing. I'm not gonna do the whole entire song. But hold on a second. I don't know if you know Chick Corea, but he was a jazz pianist. He did a lot of Latin jazz, but he also did swing, everything. I mean, he was probably the greatest piano player that ever lived. But his most famous song people known him for was Spain. Okay, which is obviously a very Latin jazz song. So that was kind of where I was going with this, Funk a la Richie. do a little solo part there. Then it goes back to that. And then the ending is really hard. It's like a... It's really hard. It's a hard lick. But, yeah, Teddy, you should do music. You know, I would appreciate it. You know, I think that Teddy's a good guy overall. I always liked him. I think he's a good man. You know, I had a couple of disagreements with him with just certain things financially, and it was never meant to be personal. You know, it was just disagreements, you know, but overall, I don't ever take away someone's talents. The dude could play the guitar. The dude is a great guitarist, and he should continue it. I mean, obviously, we all know he's a professional bodybuilder. I mean, of course, that's his living. That's what he does. But as far as, like, you know, music, he's got chops. So once again, God bless your friend. God bless his family, Teddy. May he rest in peace.